Good morning, everyone. Hope y'all are doing well. Today is another beautiful day, and here I am to share another easy technique to achieve whatever you want much easily and effortlessly. As I always say, manifestation, law of attraction is a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle you have to follow for every single day throughout your life, just like having a cup of tea or water or your proper meals of the day, sleep. Just like that, even manifesting is a lifestyle. So the moment you get glued into this lifestyle, and there is no looking back after that. This is what happened with me. I'm manifesting for almost now 14 to 15 years. And I remember the initial days, how much I used to struggle to manifest very silly things, very small things. And I found it so hard to manifest. And today, whenever I think of having anything, it just happens in no time, because I'm very sure I've already put that thought out to the universe saying that this is going to happen to me in like 1 day or 1 hour. That's it. And it happens. So today's technique is more about relationships. So how you can attract the most deserving relationship into your life, be it as your life partner, or maybe someone you want to just go around, or you want to date somebody as a friend. So I'm going to share this easy technique which you can use to attract more loving people into your life. There was a point of time I used to have people like called friends or acquaintances who used to always be coming to me. When they came, I used to be very excited. I used to be very happy for them coming into my life. But very soon I would realize that that was the biggest mistake of my life, to have known such people. Either they would find flaws in me, or they would always try to put me down, or they would do something behind my back to hurt me. So it was always a draining relationship. So I'm talking about maybe the colleagues or the friends or even the normal acquaintances I used to have. I used to attract a lot of these things, and I used to wonder that there is something absolutely wrong about me. That is the reason every time I suffer. And there was a point of time I used to think that I shouldn't make any friends. I shouldn't get somebody close to me. So I used to keep telling that to myself, that ensure that I don't bring anyone close to my life, because that was the experience life was bringing to me. The more I said this, the more people of that kind came. Be it at the office friend, be it the client, be it my colleagues, be it my bosses, be it my friendships. Everything was these kind of people who were like all there out to trouble me. Even if they are friends with me for 5 to 6 years, they would just start off from nowhere, finding mistakes in every little thing I did. And all I blamed was myself. And there were times even in my own relationship, I used to feel that I was blamed and I was at fault for everything. And I thought that whatever went wrong was because of the way I was. But then there was one day I actually heard a video while I was driving, which was again about relationship, wherein this person is constantly nagging about how bad his life was, how bad he was attracting everybody, and he used to say that everyone is after his life. I remember even in secret, there is this one point of time, there is this small clip wherein it says about the similar situation, but this was another video posted by some other vlogger. So for me, like when I heard that, I felt like immediately I realized that this person was making a mistake by going on and on saying that everyone coming into my life is going to mess up with me. I am sure this one, whoever has come out very sweet to me now, is going to mess up with me. My boss, now he's so good to me, very soon he'll show his true colors. So this person was constantly ranting out and telling everything. For me, I never realized I was doing the same. The moment I was hearing that video, I had not even seen it. Why? Because I was driving. So just that voice, the way that emotion the guy was talking about on how bad his whole life was only because of the kind of people he was attracting constantly. And he was not talking anything about law of attraction. It was just a general vlog. And I was hearing and I understood that I was exactly doing the same. I was exactly finding flaw in everything. Even when my boss used to praise me for something, in my mind, I would think, oh, now what does she want in return? What is she trying to plan behind my back so that she's praising me now? I wouldn't trust people. I wouldn't trust compliments. I wouldn't trust any appreciation coming because I had this thing engraved in me. People are behind me. People are just pouncing on me to hurt me, mess up with me. And all the relationships are a mess. And even when the phone rings about I had some experiences of some friends who are always calling up for money or some help. And when you don't do, they get angry on me. So I was if somebody had to call out of the blue, even before picking up the phone, the energy I used to put is, oh, this call, I'm sure they want some favor from me. That's why they are calling me. And it did turn out that that call had to be a favor. They wouldn't even bother to ask. I had this classmate of mine who lives in India, and he had not kept in touch with me for over now 10 years, I can say. Recently, okay, all this episode, what I'm talking about, happened with me 5 years ago. So then this classmate of mine just messages me and says, can you just transfer 20 lakhs to me? I will pay it back in 6 months because I want to invest in a business and it's very lucrative. I need your help. No hi, no asking how are you, nothing. Just that message. I was so annoyed and I didn't reply. By afternoon, he again sends a message saying that, oh, you living in Dubai, you're so proud of yourself. What does it take for you to even respond to the message and say whether you can help or not? I'm not asking anything much. It's just 20 lakhs. Do you want to help me or no? It was literally he was demanding. It was not a request. It was not to do with any friendship. It was a demand and the ignorance and the audacity to say that you better help me kind of a thing. So anyway, I didn't respond, neither did I give money. That's different. But what I'm trying to tell you is all these situations I was attracting into my life. Everything which was happening, I was solely responsible. So after I heard that video, my first step, even before I got down from the car, was that I should stop complaining about people. It was very, very difficult. And I had also, right, whenever you have something to complain, you have 1,000 people to support you in that. That was my case too. The moment I would start complaining about somebody, I would have 10 other people who are there acknowledging and saying, yes, they did the same to me. They would do the same to you. So, yeah. So it was such a challenge for me to stop talking wrong about people. So, but it was a deliberate effort. So, number one step I did was stop blaming people. Stop talking wrong about the people I knew. Number one. Number two step is assumption about the new people entering into my life. Stopping that assumption of how bad, how worst, how cunning, how motive they are on ruining me. That stop. That was the thing I took a call. So number one, stop blaming the people you already know. Number two, stop assumptions of the people who have not even come into your life. The moment you see somebody, a new colleague joining, oh, I am sure he's up to something. I'm sure now this is another one to just come and mess up with me. So I stopped doing these assumptions. It was very, very difficult. Why? Because when you talk wrong things about people, you will easily attract many people who will support you in that. But the moment you start changing, the same people would not like you. They would think that you're trying to do something else, and they try their best to pull you down again, but cut it out there. Once, twice, thrice, they will try to ignite you, saying maybe, I heard them talking about you. I heard them telling this about you. But you just ignore. That's it. And it stops. So I stopped that. Number 2, my assumption stopped. Number 3, the most important step I started doing for the people is sending that energy of love to whoever I knew and did not know as well. If I have to go to office, even before I reached office, while I was driving on the way, I used to send good energy. I used to say in my mind, I really like my boss. My boss is so supportive. My boss is always helping me to achieve. Boss is always planning the growth for me in the company. My colleagues are so supportive. My colleagues are really friendly. They are really nice to me. Everybody are wanting to support me. My clients are amazing. I'm able to achieve everything, and people have been extremely good to me. I have most amazing friends in my life who love, value, and support me, and I love, value, and support them. So I kept on saying this in my mind. So the more I said, I saw that the situation around me was changing, and people genuinely were being nice to me. They were like helping me out from nowhere. They just wanted to do everything out of the way to support me, help me out. So that was my step number 3, sending love and positive energy to everyone I knew and even I didn't know. If a new colleague was to join, and even without meeting that colleague, I used to just say that an amazing colleague is joining us and would be such an amazing part of the team. So these kind of things I constantly started talking. And then the 4th step, very, very important step again. Why? Because what had happened is during these years of my life, because of my own way of behavior and the response from the people in my life, I had rubbed against many of them, be it in my family, be it as my colleagues or my friends. So I don't say enemies, but I was in bad terms with many. Like I was not talking to some of them. I had some misunderstandings with people. So step number 4 was asking forgiveness. Because for me, I didn't have that courage to go pick up the phone or go and meet these people one by one and say, I'm so sorry for what happened and let's be all okay. For me, I didn't find that very convincing and I was not able to do it. So what I used to do is, just like the way I was sending positive energy, I used to visualize the people with who I had a tiff and say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I really like you and I value our relationship. This is something I started telling. Every time I would think about the person with whom I had a tiff with in the past or even in the current situation. I'm not saying like you will never have challenges, right? Anytime I had a challenge with anybody, immediately in my mind used to say that, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. Everything is fine between us. I really like you and I love the support you give me always. And you are a wonderful aspect of my life. I used to say all the nicest thing about those people. And it turned out that some of them who were not talking to me started reaching out to me. And they themselves were like, no, let's start with a fresh page. And I had this one friend of mine, like she used to literally hate me. And this is what I think again. Okay, but whatever, we ended up in very bad terms. But then this friend of mine, she came back to me in few months and she said, you know what, we both were very young and we were just building up stories on things which were so baseless and we had so many misunderstandings. Now let's just stop that. Let's start off fresh. We both have evolved so much and I think we both are really valuable to each other's life. We need to be there. We need to be there for each other, to support each other, grow with each other. So now we had this huge respect and value for not only for both of us, our families, and our friendship blossomed in such a way we never ever thought, and we became the best friends, and it is over a decade now. So that is how, like, the past 5 years of my life had such a major change when it comes to people. Just like how we all say wealth is important, health is important, having amazing people in life is super important too. These are like the pillars of life, I believe. For me, one is your health, one is your wealth, then you have your family, then the fourth one is people. People means your friends, your colleagues, everybody. These 4 pillars are super important, because when you have these pillars strong, the building is going to be stronger. It's the same way with our whole human life cycle. When you have good set of people in your life, you're more happier, you're more motivated, you're more inspired, and you look forward for each single day in whatever you do, because you are with the right people, and the right people will always support you, challenge you, correct you, be with you. They will never do anything behind you. And trust me, 5 years in my life, the last 5 years in my life has been the best. Whoever has come to my life has been the best. They have valued me, supported me, loved me for what I am, and I also immensely support, love, and respect them. This is something you always keep in mind. Whenever you have someone in your life, always value, support, and respect them. When it is mutual, the relationship is much stronger. You don't have to really think about how that relationship is going to be 10 years down the line when you do this every single day. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Just to sum it up now, we have this 4 important steps to manage people in your life, to have those loving relationship, to have that long-lasting relationship, most valuable and supportive relationship, be it in terms of your profession or personal lives. So the step number 1 is to stop talking wrong about the people in your life. Just stop talking wrong at all. Zero negativity about the people in your life. Number 2 is to stop having assumptions about the people you don't know much. Stop having assumptions about the people you don't know. Number 3, send positive energy to everyone in your life. Whoever are in your life, maybe your husband or your wife, you're married for 20 years, 30 years, don't stop it there. Relationships can have a timeline. So ensure that you have that love and value given to relationship, be it is 1 year old, 10 year old, or 100 years old. So ensure to send that positive energy to all the people in your life every single day. Number 4, ask forgiveness for the strained relationships. When things are a challenge, when there are some situations which you're not able to solve, and talk it out. Send forgiveness. If you follow these 4 steps, trust me, the people who are going to come into your life and who are in your life is going to make your life very beautiful, and you're going to end up having a happy life every single day. And if you like this video, please press the like button and look forward for my future videos. Take care and have a great day ahead.